I know a lot of girls are fangirling over the hot anime characters, but if you really think about their character, they're not the husband material type.
Oi, 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 oi. Mate, mate.
何をしてる？立てよ、父さん。何をしにここに来たのか。
こんにちは。はじめまして。エミです。私の名前はエミ。Hi, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you. If it's the first time you're on my channel, welcome. If you're a regular, well, this is my third video. But if you've been watching my content from the start, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But regardless of who you are, don't forget to react, engage with my content, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so today, as you can see the title on the title or the thumbnail, I'll be telling you a bit more about myself. I'll be having a series of that, but for today you'll be getting to know me with anime. So all the anime fans, everybody who love anime, you know, just show some love. Comment. You can comment your favorite anime. You're free to comment on whatever I comment on today, and if you can relate, yes, comment about that as well. Alright, so the first question, okay, there are 10 questions by the way. The first one is, what anime character is most similar to you in terms of personality? I remember when I did a BuzzFeed test. You know, sometimes I'm bored, I just do them to pass time, so I did a BuzzFeed test, and I remember they were saying that based on my responses, I am like Midoriya Deku, or I did this other one and they said that I'm like Tanjiro. Yeah, it was interesting. Was there anybody else that is? Yes, I remember doing one as well, and they said I'm like Kaneki. I think that's how I went to watch Tokyo Ghoul, because I'm like, okay, they said I'm like this guy, very interesting, but when I watched it, it was a whole different story. I'm like,
間違っているのは僕じゃない。間違っているのはこの世界だ。生きるというのは他者を食らうこと。食べて。僕はグールだ。
I'm like this. But funny enough, I could see myself in the character. The two characters that I see, I don't really see myself much in Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, but I've seen myself in Midoriya.
デク君はもう決めた？
まずこの40名の受け入れヒーローらの得意な活動条件を調べて系統別に分けた。
ゲーかよ、もはや。
あ、ごめん、夢中になっちゃって。
相当悩んでるわね、緑谷ちゃん。
And I've seen myself in Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. So I would agree with those, and I won't go into details why, but from that, based on my response, it could tell you a lot about me. Alright, yeah, I have that conflicting type of personality type of thing, you know, intern. I'm that type of protagonist, like Kaneki. Alright, number 2, what is your favorite anime soundtrack? I absolutely love the soundtrack on Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin. I absolutely love it. Like, it is a masterpiece. Even though I have my favorite songs, I still do appreciate all the songs on the soundtrack. I know anime has a thing where based on the scores that are used on the soundtrack, it based on the narrative in the story, the plot, they link it to a particular, music, or they compose the music or the score around that. But I think the soundtrack for Attack on Titan, it was very intelligent, it was genius, it was well thought out, it was well written, and the music component, man, not just the lyrics but the musical aspect, yes, superb. Alright, the third question: are you open about watching anime with people you know? Absolutely. That would be a dream of mine. A lot of my friends, they are not really into anime. I do have friends who are into anime, but those friends, I haven't really watched anime with them. Probably like 2 friends. But like I remember watching with one of my friends and she fell asleep. I'm like, okay, she's not into this. But I need more anime friends who, we're watching anime together and we're, oh my gosh, it's happening, oh my gosh, look. Yes, I want that type of reaction. That is absolutely me when I'm watching anime and something interesting happens. Okay, number 4. So, okay, if you want, we can link up and, watch anime together, have an anime watch party. I'm definitely up for it. Number 4, yes. What is your favorite thing about anime? So I just mentioned one. Well, I mentioned one prior, that I love that the soundtrack from most anime, they're good, relatively good, and I like that they relate to the story or whatever is happening in the plot. So that's one of my favorite things with anime. And next one is that I think it's for animation generally, is that a lot of things that you're not able to portray with live action film, even if CGI is incorporated, you're able to do it with anime. For example, powers, incorporating powers and things like that. It may not be as realistic in live action, especially if the CGI is crappy, the visual effects and all of that, if it's crappy, yeah. But with anime or animation in general, once the skill is there and the animators are good and the visual effects team is good, they can pull off great anime, a great storyline with, a lot of powers, they draw them in and all of that, and in that sense they can make sense and they may not be faced with a lot of criticism, even though I plan on this channel to critique some anime, some characters, things about them that make absolutely no sense at all. Look out for that sometimes. Alright, so the 5th question: what is your least favorite thing about anime? My least favorite thing about anime is how sometimes they can be really stereotypical. For example, if they're portraying a British character, I don't know if it's a case where, because there is a disconnect between the Japanese culture and the rest of the world, or some parts of the world, there are a lot of assumptions, or they just make storylines or the characters based on what is portrayed in media. So I think that's one of the worst things that I hate about anime. A lot of the characters are stereotypical, especially when they're incorporating other races or characters who are part of other races or countries. So yes, that's one of the things that I hate most about anime. Number 6, what was the first anime you ever watched? Who remembers the first anime they've ever watched? Do you know how old I am? And anime has been around since ever. I think like Dragon Ball Z, is that an anime? Or Pokemon? I think Pokemon is an anime. Those anime, yeah, those are some of the first anime I've watched. Naruto would be one as well, back in the day. I think a lot of persons have watched Naruto. Alright, do you think you'll ever stop watching anime? No, I will never stop watching anime. Even if I have no vision, I will listen to anime and I'll visualize it. yeah, that would be a bit difficult, but yes, I'll never stop watching anime. What anime was the biggest letdown for you? I think y'all know this answer. Well, the anime fans. From you hear that question, I think you know that answer. Remember watching season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, and it was so great. And I binge watched Tokyo Ghoul. I've never binge watched any anime as much as I have binge watched Tokyo Ghoul. Binge watched season 1, season 2, anticipating what would come next, and season 3 came in. I'm like, huh? Yes, I know that persons have read the manga, so you might have a different opinion, but for us, like me, anime only people like me, I was like, huh? Like, make this make sense. What the hell is happening here? What is this? From the animation to the storyline, like, things felt rushed, things felt disconnected. I'm like, I was so confused. I was like, and then season 4, oh my gosh, worse. I'm like, what the hell? This is chaos. This is so chaotic. So Tokyo Ghoul was the biggest letdown for me. It started off so great and it was so promising, and I had a big crush on Kaneki. I love Kaneki. I still love him anyway, but it was a letdown for me. Alright, so the 9th question. Have you ever been to Japan? No, I've never been to Japan, but I would love to go to Japan one day, and that's where the comment will end. I'd love to go to Japan, honestly. And number 10, who is your anime husbando? Who? I have so many anime crushes, but as regards to husband, I think Raina is husband material. Look at him. Just look at him. He's husband material. Apart from Raina, I know a lot of girls are fangirling over the hot anime characters, but if you really think about their character, they're not the husband material type.
おいおいおいおい、待て待て。
何をしてる？立てよ、父さん。何をしにここに来たのか。
So I know Percy is probably like Eren, Levi, Shoto. Oh yeah, Shoto is a husband material. Percy's might like some of the hottest guys in anime, but not a lot of them are husband material. But right now, husband material. Yeah. He's my husband though. So that's it. That's getting to know me with anime. Those were 10 questions about anime. Hopefully you were able to get to know me a bit better from those questions. If anything resonates with you, feel free to comment on it. If there's anything else that you'd like, any other videos that you'd like me to make, you can comment on it as well, and let us know. Let me know, not us, let me know in the chat who is your husbando or waifu. Yeah, let me know in the comments. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. How do you say subscribe in Japanese? I do not know. Somebody can let me know in the chat, or I can just Google it. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment as well as share the video. Anticipate other great videos. Apologies for the lighting, but I'm glad that you're able to see this, because you'll be seeing where I'm coming from, because in the future I'm going to get some good equipment and lighting and all that. And I just shot a video before this, and I had the mic like this, and I realized that it was not recording any at all. So I'll have to use the camera audio for it. So the video that I post before this, it might be, or after this, it might be, the audio might be bad. Apologies for that. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Sayonara. Good night.